For the better part of a year now, I've been waiting for a goddamn Soulfly album to come out. Soulfly is one of Max Cavalera's bands. Going back to old day Sepultura, if you're familiar with them, that's where Max Cavalera comes from. Band split apart a little bit in the mid-90s. Cavalera goes on to form Soulfly, and he's also got a couple side projects like Cavalera Conspiracy with his brother Igor. And they only put out one album, so I don't know if they're ever going to do it again. But Killer Be Killed, which was also an interesting little side band, I guess one-shot project, super group kind of thing. But Soulfly just a few days ago put out a new album called Ritual. I believe it would be their 11th album, and it's pretty solid. I was just looking through the track list again right before I started recording, and there's nothing, doesn't have a single track that I feel like this is kind of ho-hum, skip over this one to the next one. They're all interesting. They all have good construction. Lyrically, over the last couple albums, Max Cavalera has been improving. Hopefully we won't have another low point in the catalog like there was with Omen, which was a very lackluster album. Ritual kind of continues also along the same kind of general thematic tones that started with Savages and continued with Archangel. There's definitely a feel to the new era of Soulfly under the Nuclear Blast label. I wouldn't say there's anything necessarily outstanding on this, but with the fact that there's really no low points, it's hard to argue against just a really solid piece of thrash metal music, and that's what this album is, Ritual by Soulfly. It's even hard for me to say if I have any early favorites or early favorite. It's kind of up in the air between a couple different tracks. The Summoning is really good. Evil Empowered, Demonize, Blood on the Street, Bite the Bullet, the title track, Ritual, which the album starts off with. They're all really good little pieces of music. Interesting vocal sounds. And as Soulfly always does, and maybe why I prefer Soulfly the best out of the various Max Cavalera projects, is there's these little intrusions of lovely music stuck in the midst of all this real heavy, just headbanging kind of stuff. So I highly recommend anyone who's into that sort of thing to go check it out. And yeah, good times. Good times.